Good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm just going to close my door. Sorry for the delay. We're just trying to make sure that every room is on, ready to go to get information. 2-hour early dismissal today. So many of you were asking how that impacts us with our schedule with 8th grade. I know you know, and some of you have been so great about checking the online calendar. So you were just curious about how that's impacting everybody else. So I'm going to go over a couple things and hopefully it makes a little bit of sense to you. First and foremost, thank you for everybody being so cooperative yesterday at 2:45. We're going to do the same thing again today at 12:45. At 12:45, you will be dismissed from your class and you will go to homeroom, not your locker. You will plug in, you will wait there until Mrs. Amaral comes on and says, 8th graders are dismissed. So it was very smooth yesterday. Let's hope it stays the same today. As you can see, this is the calendar. It's a little bit small. Hopefully it's a little bit bigger on your screen. But this is today's schedule. I put the 2-hour early dismissal schedule in here so you could see the times. You're in homeroom right now. You're going to remain in homeroom. Panther News is at 8:35. Here we are. And when we're done with this at 8:50, you're going to transition to your promotion team. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. You're going to have promotion practice for what would have been related arts and a core class. Then you're going to go to period 7 related arts. Then you're going to transition to your core 1 class. That teacher is going to bring you to lunch. You'll have core 1 today and core 2, and then return to homeroom at the end of the day. Tomorrow, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stay in homeroom. We're going to clean our lockers out. We're going to clean them out so when we leave at the end of the day tomorrow, our locker should be empty. Again, hear me. Your locker should be empty by the end of the day tomorrow. Then we're going to have promotion practice again in the morning. Then we're actually going to go to period 4 related arts, transition to core 3. That teacher will take us to lunch like normal. And then we're going to have 3 and 4 tomorrow. A bunch of you have been asking me if you're in VPA, that means band, chorus, orchestra, drama club, or gifted and talented art. You guys are going to have a celebration tomorrow and you're going to get your chords for promotion. Also, if you're in MBK or MSK, you're going to have a celebration right after promotion practice tomorrow, probably during this period 4 class. And you guys are going to get your chords there from Miss Powell, Dr. Walters, and Mr. Stokes. So that will happen right after promotion, and more information from those advisors. The evening activity that you all were going to have tonight because of the early dismissal has been canceled, and that's why it's happening during the day tomorrow. You notice it was there on the calendar and I removed it to prevent any confusion. So and then tomorrow night, our pre-promotion party is still on at 5:00. We have enough air-conditioned spaces where we're going to make it work. We have dinner, the games, the prizes, so please come out. And now a quick announcement too, it's still on here. The dance, the 8th grade semi-formal has been officially canceled. They did not have enough interest in tickets. I know some of you may be disappointed, but they only had a little over half the amount they needed sold at that point. So it would not have made sense for them financially. So if you paid, you will get your money back. And the PTA is working on that. So that's kind of the schedule for the next 2 days with the early dismissal. Promotion practice today will simply just be making sure we're in the correct order in the hallways. Please be patient with adults. It does take some time to get 242 people in a line in the right order. Everybody should be standing up, and make sure the hallway doesn't have air conditioning. So please do not come out with a hoodie, a jacket. Like it's too warm in the hallways for you to be overdressed. We want everybody to be feeling comfortable. And tomorrow's promotion practice will actually go into the auditorium. We'll practice walking across. You'll get your name called. We'll go through what the ceremony will actually look like. I will recommend a couple things. Again, don't dress heavily tomorrow because the auditorium doesn't have air conditioning. So we're going to be moving around. So wear lightweight clothing. Number 2, there's no gum chewing at promotion whatsoever. So please make sure if you're in your homeroom, I'm going to ask 8th grade teachers before we come out in the hallway, make everybody throw gum out if they have it. Let's just practice knowing that that's what is expected of us, and we'll go from there. I'm going to share my screen super quickly. I want to show you what your pass looks like. You should have gotten hopefully it's sharing the right tab. There we go. This is what the pass looks like. This is Manny's. He's in homeroom 189, but he at transition time is going to be with Miss Valenti in 109. That's who his lineup teacher is. We're calling it a team. So if I say go to your teams, Manny would go to Miss Valenti's room in 109 to line up, because Manny is there with most everybody in the room probably has a last name with the letter B or maybe the beginning of C. You are split up alphabetically. So when you get in your homeroom there, or the team, I should say, the team teacher, Ms. Valenti in this case, is going to take attendance, make sure everybody's there. And then you're going to line up in your order in the room, so that when Mrs. Amaral or myself come to the door and say, okay, Team Valenti, come out, you're going to come out in your order already. That will save so much time in the hot hallway trying to figure out where you're supposed to be. Please, again, teachers, come out into the hallway already in the correct order. If someone is absent, just skip them for today. But just know that that's their place, because then tomorrow we'll have to put them in. It would be super helpful if you knew we were doing this. Like some students, I'll be honest with you, who miss rehearsal always come to promotion and feel a little uncertain about what to do. Like if you can be here tomorrow, be here. It would be great to have everyone so that everybody knew what they were doing. Okay. I don't see any questions in the chat. I'm assuming I'm so thorough that you don't need anything, but it's pretty easy today and it should be relaxed and chill. When you come out into the hallway, please don't sit down on the floor, because nobody needs to trip over anyone else. I know it's going to be warm. That's why I'm telling you just to come out and be patient. We're trying to maximize the amount of time we're in the classrooms lining up so that we minimize or shorten the amount of time we actually need to be in the hallway. Teachers, like every other year, the letters are on the hallway walls, starting with A down by Mrs. Amaral's office, all the way down close to or a little bit past the restrooms for Z. Letters C and M are our biggest letters, meaning the most people with that letter of their last name. So please be mindful if you're around those areas, they may need some more space. Okay. It is 8:48. Again, pre-promotion tomorrow night is on. Lots of food, cold drinks, games, prizes. Doesn't cost you any money. What I will tell you though is, and let's look at what our number is while I have everybody back. I have all of your attention. Remember, there is a permission slip that you are supposed to have completed. I heard Miss Escobar telling their homeroom, like, hey, did you do your permission slip? I can give teachers access to, so you can help remind, students like what, if they did it or not, or if their family just did it. Let's see. Here we go. Share. 183 responses. We need 242. So that means 59 people still need to do it. Please make sure this is your responsibility to go home tonight and say, please fill out my permission slip so I could go to pre-promotion and Monday's trip to City Hall. This is a 2-for-1. Okay. This is in Parent Square. You as students can sign into Parent Square with your NPS thing, and you should see it in Parent Square too, because I checked off students. Pull it up and then hand your phone or your device to your parent. If you need to bring your Chromebook home tonight to do this, tell your homeroom teacher, give the Chromebook to your parent and watch them type the stuff in. Okay? You need to make, like, it's frustrating to have to make phone calls and get permission. So please just take care of this. Okay? Ms. Jovan's asking, girls want to know, should they change into heels today? No. If you brought them, you can show them to us, but no, it's not necessary. I don't want you standing in the warm hallway with them on. If you want to change into them tomorrow to like walk the hallway and get the feel of it, I would definitely say that's a great idea before the weekend in case you have to go out and buy something different. But today it's not necessary. So thank you for that question. You don't want to hear me talk anymore, I'm sure. So you will hear me in the hallway. It's 8:50. Remind No Gum, you're going to your team. We'll be out in the hallway to help people figure out where you need to be. We're not going to the bathroom. We're not going to the lockers. We're going right to our team. Okay, see you in a bit.